The man I gave you.
Oh, I don't care about that. I care about the vase.
Oh, I know. The vase ain't nothing wrong with the vase. You're on the wrong side. Hello, everyone. Welcome to AJ's One in a Trillion channel. Hey, this is AJ. Let's talk about it. Can y'all see us? I hope you can. This is my first little live session, so let me get acclimated here, okay? Hold on. I'm about to put an APB out real quick. Just hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
That's gonna be good.
I didn't want to be late, so you know what?
You know how they say comments from the peanut gallery? That's me. That's why you can't see me.
So we have my niece Matheson, my niece Morgan,
don't put my name on
my sister Day, and we have Vanilla Bean over here. Okay, she don't want to be seen.
Caramel.
Y'all gonna hear Caramel Macchiato over there, but she ain't gonna be seen. Okay, it's like one of those things where you be into people that wear masks like Kane and the Undertaker. You don't know what they look like, but you think they sexy just because they cover. You know, that's gonna be his part of the session, but she is not on camera. Okay,
I can't
so we are about to talk today about teen life. Rep your clip. Teen life. Throw up gang. Oh God. So anyway, we want to start today by saying happy birthday to my niece Matheson. Hey, Mr. Random, how you doing? We over here talking about these kids because us parents, we need help. I mean, we need 911 help. Hello? Yes, that kind of help, because we about to lose it over here, okay? So today our topic is teen life, and that entails all these crazy things that these teens are taking us through from preteen. We're going to include that from 12 to 19, okay? They are just doing it. So our first thing that I want to get into is dating. Dating.
Who dating?
How do you feel?
Me neither.
That's Caramel Macchiato talking. You can't see her, but she cute. She there, y'all. Okay. I just had to reiterate that.
She's so silly.
But let's talk about it. Like, what age do y'all think is a good age to start dating?
25.
Oh,
that is a bit. Okay, realistically.
I'm realistically with 40, but you know, I'm trying to like let the times, you know, because I know I was a teen and a kid and whatever, but I don't want my daughter being bothered by any of yous until she like live her life, get her career, get her home, get her car. Like, I'm just saying.
So let's take it.
And I think 40 is a good age to settle down. And I say that because I got married, I feel like way too early. Way too early. How old are you? 19? Who 19? Oh, okay. What?
So from a spiritual aspect,
yes.
When you look at biblically speaking, you would go.
We got the biblical one in here. Hold on. Let's bring out the scripture first. Let's bring out the scripture up in here first. Okay.
Dating really isn't mentioned in the Bible as much as people, you know, your parents said, hey, here, you got married. But when you date, it's supposed to be dating with a purpose. And a purpose should be marriage. Other than that, what are you dating for?
Right.
Now, splitting it and doing it like just saying on a worldly standpoint, I kind of look at 16 being an age where I could agree with it, with meeting a person's parents, you know, setting some expectations out. So in that sense, that's where I am. However, this one over here is going to say something different.
Okay, niece, give us a little input on dating, please. From your view, you can be open. You ain't gotta be funny. I got your mama today. Okay, you good, and plus your birthday tomorrow, so we got an excuse. We turn the table. You can speak freely.
Please
go ahead.
I think around 15. I feel like 15.
Speak up. I can't even hear you.
I think that At the age of
I can't stand it.
I just wanted to make sure that the people in the back can hear me.
Okay.
But
In the back. In the bike, okay? What age, niece?
around like 15, almost 16. I feel like that's
Really?
the age.
And how old are you right now?
I am 17. I'll be 18
Tomorrow?
at 12 o'clock.
Okay,
I'm
midnight.
taking donations.
That is not what this is. Oh my gosh, that is not what this is about. Hey, my niece trying to get it how she lives. She always trying to solicit. Her and my daughter, she got it from my daughter. My daughter, listen, they always trying to solicit some things. But go ahead, niece, finish telling us.
But yeah, that's it.
I think there has to be a certain level of maturity and trust
Yes,
before someone can start to date.
this is true.
What's the purpose of dating at 15, 16, 17? If you're not getting married, what's the point of it?
But some people at 15, 16 are dating and getting married. Right out of high school. And they're dating long term.
Like people from out of middle school date into
high
school, into college, and then they get married.
How many of those
are
successful?
successful?
But you're going with the intent to possibly
Hold
that
on.
person.
Exactly.
So
Have y'all watched 16 and Pregnant?
Great power.
How many of those relationships have worked out? I think it's one out of all the seasons. And I think they on the rocks now. That little skinny dude with the girl with the hair that gave the baby up for adoption. Then they later had a baby with each other after years and years, right? That couple.
I only know of one couple that were high school sweethearts that wound up getting married and was together forever. But of course, they had a break, like a couple of years in between. But in my lifetime, I'm 47,
Right.
and I only know of one couple where
Right.
that happened. And I'm not saying that there aren't others, but I think that's more of the exception than the rule.
Right.
I know of one.
I know of one that they're done now, though. But they were together all through high school and like pretty much through the 20s. But now they are not together. Like, I mean, people just, I don't know. Nowadays, that's a whole nother topic because relationships just
Are different.
they different. They don't last like grandma, grandpa, and grandpa had a kid out on you and you still was married or y'all slept in separate rooms, but you still was married. It just lasted.
Yeah.
They just stayed together through it all. And that's what marriage to me now is missing. Like they just be staying through it, through the all. It doesn't have, you do one wrong thing, you put the peanut butter on the bread wrong, and these people is out.
Carmen Macchiato raise her hand.
Carmen Macchiato raise her hand. That's too much for me to say, Caramel. Okay, you done. I'm done. So she raised her hand. You do one wrong thing, people like, I don't like you no more. I'm mad. I'm done. I'm going to find me a new chick. The new chick gonna put the jelly on wrong, and you gonna be like, well, you can't get it right neither. You need somebody with the peanut butter and the jelly on just the right amount and stack it together, and it's gonna be perfect. That's not real. So that's a whole nother conversation, like I said. But I will tell you, do you think, how old are you?
I'm 15.
So do you think you should be dating at this age?
Well, I don't know.
Do you even want to be dating at this age? Is that your?
That's what I'm
is that
saying.
on your
You want to
mind?
date. Just
Like,
say,
is that
like,
even on
is
your
it something
mind?
on your mind?
Sure, I want to date, but like I haven't found the right person.
Okay.
to like.
At this age, you want to date though,
Yeah.
or later? Okay. Well, there you have it. My daughter, she told me she will. I don't know. I'm gonna call her in because she told me that she wasn't really thinking about that. She doesn't want to date. Like she's not into that right now.
Right.
She's like, and don't nobody's like me anyway, and I don't like nobody. She's just real different. She want to play video games all day with her dad and stuff, and her stepdad. She wants to anime all day long. Like, but a boy will have to compete with anime and video games and her schoolwork because she don't play about her schoolwork. She don't play about her color guard stuff. She don't play about those four things. You gotta really be something great to come above all those things that she addicted to. Then the phone falls somewhere on number 5. So yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna let her input later because I'm gonna text her and see if she will FaceTime in. But the next topic is, should children wear weaves or color in their hair, especially like, you know how we are a little different. Some of us are real strict in our community. So within our community, I have people on my Facebook always asking, oh, do you think 16 is a good age or 15 is a good age where I could like start dyeing my daughter's hair or whatever. To each his own. Do what you feel comfortable. Do what you know your child. If your child is displaying being too fast, too grown, I would slow it down on some of the things I allowed that child to do. But if your kid is kind of like respectable and you know, like she or he ain't really into like being fast or doing too much, like, I mean, that's your kid at the end of the day. So regardless whether they fast or not, I mean, hair to me I feel like at a young age that they should be able to express themselves, because once they start the work field and working and coming out here in the society, you really have to do what these employers want you to do. So that's why I don't really like uniform and all that stuff. I like, when does the child ever get to express themselves physically
as an individual?
As an individual, you got them in uniform, little freaking. I mean, when do you get to express yourself with your clothes, your hair, your shoes, your different things like that? So I'm a little more laxed on those type of things, but I won't let my daughter wants to get her hair dyed. Half one color, half another.
I'm doing it too for a very
Can question.
half.
What's the difference between, like, are you talking about weaves like flowing weave, or you mean like
no?
weave?
We gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I was gonna say, I don't have a problem with braids.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with braids.
I draw the line when you have
lace front.
No, with toddlers and all of that with the braid. Now I get, because I have a friend who does not braid, and she has several children, so she keeps her child's hair braided with the weave with the braids, because as a protective, and also so she doesn't have to redo it, because when you braid your own hair, it's likely to need to be redone within a week or two, depending upon what kind of style. But when you have braids with the hair added, it's going to last a little bit longer. So I don't have an issue with that, but I don't think it should be done too young.
Right.
I think you need to be a little bit older. I can't stand, honestly, to see young girls with a bunch of weave in their hair and they get addicted. I have members of my family who are so addicted to weave, like they don't. My problem is this, because I actually had a conversation with one of my family members, because she would take it to the extreme where she's a younger girl, she would get her hair braided. And when I tell you, like this much new growth, but she would put a scarf or something because she did not want to go without having those braids. Right. And I had to have a conversation with her to ask her, what do you see when you look at yourself in the mirror? Like with the braids, do you think that's the only way you're beautiful? Right. When you look at yourself in the mirror without the braids, do you see yourself as not being beautiful? And she really didn't answer me, but to me, that gave me my answer. And I just feel like they get addicted to it and feel like they're not at 100% or they're not beautiful enough without it. So that's my issue with weave.
Yeah. Or they don't feel comfortable in their natural stuff because they're so used to having all this weave, eyelashes, nails, all the
Don't talk about the eyelashes. And the eyelashes that precede them, you see their eyelashes before you even see them. Please,
no, listen, I don't think that the children should be having those eyelashes on at all. Mm-hmm. But I have seen the children with full blown lace fronts and eyelashes,
nails, whole thing.
The whole thing.
You 13 going on 21 because that's how you look.
I didn't even start wearing weave until later. Like I just be feeling some type of way about certain things on these young children nowadays, and then you wonder why they're even faster than we were, and that says a lot because my generation was like, we was the ones kind of set it off a little, tipped it over a little bit, but they all the way in the pot, honey. Like they stirred it, they done jumped out of it, got back in it. Like I'm just like, what is happening? What's wrong? Some of them look so grown, and they just, I don't know.
So my stance is Madison wanted her hair dyed.
Right.
And the lady said she would have to bleach her hair. And I know how much damage that does to somebody's hair. And I was like, I'm not going to come here every 2 weeks
Right.
to take care of that.
Right.
And then I said, you know what? If you bring me a certain amount of grades, a certain kind of way, we'll talk about like a rinse. The same would apply for them. What I do like about artificial hair.
Right.
So if Morgan was like, oh, I want red in my hair, I can braid red. I did this. This is my first time. So I can add red in. And if she was like, I want pink, I can add pink in. But it comes. But it's not the point. But it could come out as a temporary fix.
Right.
But let me ask. So, AJ, let me ask you. So between the two of you, how do you feel about the flowy? Ooh, my hair. What do y'all feel about weave?
That feels like it takes a lot of trouble out of it. Like, my hair's to my back.
It defeats the point of having a weave.
It's just I feel like it's like it's not unnatural, but like it's just not. It's not in your I mean, if it's like down to like past your butt, I feel like that's where you start getting a little bit wild. I feel like it should. I don't know.
I mean, how do you feel about weave all in all, like weave and braids or color? Period. You think what age do you think that's appropriate for a kid to start getting color?
When did we start getting color? Middle school.
You never had color.
To me, 16 breaks a few barriers for me for children. So I was
talking about braid. She's talking about
coloring your hair.
Oh, coloring your hair. Oh, that's definitely like 16.
How about when you can afford to pay for it yourself and maintain it? How about that?
The big issue is maintaining it because that's a lot of damage. But you said 16.
Yeah, I think 16 because it's a lot of damage. I like my hair. So I feel like you gotta, take care of your hair, and I feel like when you're in like middle school, like freshman year, you're not really taking care of your hair. Your mom is really taking care of your hair.
Right. And sometimes moms are not. They're damaging and thinking they're taking care of it. That's why so many people walking around here without any edges. Right. But go ahead.
But also wearing weaves.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. And I feel like weaves also like they tear at your edges. So I feel like you gotta be careful how much how many times you do braids, because it pulls on your hair. If you wear it too much, you can damage your hair at the same point. So it's it's a balance. You also have to give your hair a rest,
right?
And you also need to know how to do your own natural hair in the same sense. So yeah.
Okay, Morgan.
I feel that you can do whatever you want as long as you have the money and time and everything you can.
You got the money.
As long as you have the money to take care of your hair, you're fine.
She sound like her. As long as you have the means to do this. Oh my God.
You need to take care of your hair. Like that's how most people express themselves.
Well, I told Milani no, flat out. You cannot get color in your hair, ma'am. I will braid it. I will add like pieces of color to her hair. Like she wants to get her hair cut all the time. She wants to bang. But she goes to a school that's not really ethnic, and all the girls have these little cuts in their hair. I keep trying to tell the child, your hair don't grow. It's not going to grow back as fast as everybody else that you're around. Like, she's like, I don't care. I want to cut. I want short hair. I want this. I want color. I want half white, half black. I'm like, you're not getting your hair colored. Like, you are 15 years old and she wants to get nails. She doesn't know, but I'm going to let her get nails at 16. That's what I think that little girls could probably start at 16 getting a acrylic sometimes here and there. Just a little bit, not too much. And she wants a second hole in her ear.
So I don't have an issue with the second hole in the ear. Speaking as a single.
Well, I had mine at 16.
Like I said, I don't have a problem with that. Speaking as a single parent, I think my issue is things that maintain that aren't necessary. So for me, if my kids were like, I want acrylics, I'm like, well, who's paying that bill when I still got to keep the lights on and I still got to put food in the refrigerator? Right. Keep money off to the side for car repairs. If you have a job and that's what you want to maintain, I'm good. I'll get you where you got to go. Right. So that's the difference for me. Sometimes I think what guides my decisions is fiscal in nature. Mm-hmm. So, and then, but Morgan was like, I want to shave part of my head. And my attitude is, okay, that's cool because it grows back. That's what you want to do. I'm good.
Yeah, well, All right, let's get a guy's opinion on some of this stuff. Let's see. So I'm gonna call in my godson, Ron. Let's see what he says, because we got all this estrogen over here. We got all this estrogen going. Let's see what the testosterone thinks about some of this stuff. And he's a teen. Let's see if he answers. He said he was going to answer, but we'll see. You know how he is. You know he's shy. This boy gonna make me come over there and whoop him. No. His mama just was like, call Teron. I'm about to call him on the regular. But let's see if we get his Ron.
Yeah.
Why you ain't answer the FaceTime?
Ain't work.
Oh, whatever. This is my godson. Y'all can see just his afro. That's my godson, Ron. Ron, we got to get a guy's input on this, okay? We want to know what age do you think that dating is appropriate for teenagers?
For teenagers?
Yes, for y'all.
I don't know. It's different.
What age would you let, if you had a girl? Yes, if you had a girl. So what age do you think girls should date?
16.
16. And what age do you think guys should date?
8 or older.
8 or older? Who they dating? What is happening? What they dating? What? What is happening? Ron said 8 or older. Okay. And why do you think that guys should start dating at 8? I don't know about dating. Like, what is... Wait, Ron, please tell me. Wait. You got me cracking up. I cannot. Ron, why do you think that at age 8 that guys should start dating versus girls? Please.
Oh, no. It's just a boy thing to me.
8.
It's just a boy thing for you?
So, wait, I'm confused. If a girl has to start dating at 16 and a boy can date at 8,
so the 8-year-old is dating the 16-year-old?
Who is the 8-year-old dating the 16-year-old?
She said who is the 8-year-old dating the 16-year-old? The cougar.
Oh, that's nasty.
No. What?
You gonna have me knocking on somebody's door. That's what you gonna do.
Right. Okay, look. So that's the guys input. Guys start earlier than girls. Girls should start later. So I guess the girls are more mature, so they're gonna date a childlike boy,
An 8-year-old,
a boy
who don't even know how to wipe his.
That don't make sense.
Who don't even brush his teeth.
You started dating at 8?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you was dating a 16-year-old?
No, not 16-year-old.
Well, she was your age. Okay.
But wait, are you talking about, you gonna be my girlfriend and you on the playground playing tag? Or are you talking about
stuff like that?
Yeah, doing stuff like. Okay, so listen, we already covered a few topics. What do you feel about girls wearing weave? What age do you think that they should start wearing weave at? Weave and hair color and stuff. Like, what do you think about that view? And versus boys wearing color. You know, boys like to get their hair colored now too. What age do you think that girls it's okay for a girl to like be walking around with weave and hair color? 12. 12?
So, what do you think about somebody who wears a weave, like a girl your age? How old are you?
16.
He's 16.
So you have a 16-year-old girl that's in your class, and she has weave. Was probably a bulk of them nowadays. But would you rather see that or somebody who actually has their natural hair that's out?
Natural hair.
Oh, there you have it. He'd rather see you ladies with a natural hair.
Why?
Why, babe?
Because some girls just insecure about their hair. I don't know why.
That's funny. That's real crazy. That came full circle, y'all. That came full circle. Yeah, because, it did come full circle. Hey, we're gonna play some games with this later. Look, that's a good spin the bottle table right here. I'm done. But Ron, that's very interesting. So how do you feel about makeup too? The same thing, 12 or When should they be wearing makeup?
A little over 16, older.
16 and up for makeup? Yeah. And do you think that the makeup that girls are coming to school with now, do you think it's age appropriate or do you think it's a little too much?
I mean, I don't like makeup. The lashes is cool, but I don't like makeup.
The lashes is cool, but the makeup, no. And all the weave is a bit much.
But you don't know what they really
So,
look
right,
like.
you don't know what they really look like. Y'all boys are around here throwing all the little girls in the pool nowadays. I wish I would throw me in a pool. Anyway, that's crazy. It's really good to get a guy's input sometime on stuff. Even though you're a teen, you still have that. You have a male view and a teen view here. But y'all hear that?
Okay, so I'm gonna say something that's
Yeah,
probably really,
go
really,
ahead.
really
She about to
bad.
say something real crazy. My sister always got something crazy to say. Go ahead.
So for young ladies, especially I think more so ladies, and it's just a mindset I have. I think when you wear makeup, it's because you think you're ugly. Like I just don't feel the reason why you need to cover up who you are as a thing. The other thing is the way they do it now. Back in the day, it used to be like blush,
Like a little, like
it's a totally different look. See?
You look one way.
Oh no.
When you wake up, and you look drastically different. At the same time, it's like let somebody enjoy your natural beauty of who you are.
Yeah.
So they can see who you are. So I tell people, I'm like,
because that person ain't physically attracted you for real if you always dressed up and looking like that. Like he need to. Men are very visual beings. They really thrive off that. They need to see how you look. For real, you seen people getting married to these women and they taking off this makeup looking like, who are you? I woke up to Shmigo. I woke up next to Shmigo. Who are you? Beanie Seagull.
Makeup was meant to enhance your features, not change them.
Not change them.
And that's the problem. It's changing, not enhancing. Because like I used to wear makeup. I hate makeup now. It's a struggle. I call my makeup eyeliner, mascara, and chapstick. That's my makeup. That's the extent.
That's what mine always used to be.
It was supposed to enhance. It wasn't supposed to change how you look.
No, they be doing all this contouring, changing their nose structure, bone structure. Don't let it be Asian. Sometimes they change the whole. They add what is that stuff? They put a whole new skin on their face or something. I don't know what it is.
I've seen it.
What is it called? I don't know what it is, but it's crazy. Make them look like dolls or something.
So like a geisha. What's a geisha? Geisha.
This one here. Okay, tattoos. I'm gonna let my niece take the lead with this one.
Do it.
Go ahead.
Do it.
Go ahead, niece.
When I'm able to pay for it.
All right. Wait.
Don't get excited. She got a job.
She can pay for it now.
I can't ask that. Don't say that.
All right.
You gotta be more specific.
Right.
Right now, technically, she can afford to pay for it.
Technically, I can't afford to pay for it. But I'm not going to get one now.
Until you're older.
Yes.
And older.
How old? How much older?
18, 21, 25, 30.
No, I'm
18, 21, 26.
30, like that's old as all get out.
Hold on, Ross.
Late 20s.
What?
Oh, you know.
My early to late 20s.
Early to late 20s. Okay.
Hold on, stay on, baby.
Okay, Maddie.
You know how I feel about this.
But they don't.
Okay. So 20s. It'll be small. It'll be small.
You ain't know about the birthday plan?
Okay, you ain't near about the plan. Tell them. No. Tell them the plan. No, you shut up now. You had your chance.
What's the birthday plan?
Tell her the birthday plan, Morgan. Tell her the birthday
This is what
plan.
we were trying to tell you earlier. When I was asking her, what y'all doing? Go. What y'all doing tomorrow?
Okay. Maddie, we wanted to pick a day where Maddie wanted to get
tomorrow. You said. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You taking off work for tomorrow.
You be quiet. Just list them out.
List it out.
Get her nails done. Go out to eat.
Speak up. I can't hear that.
She wanted to get her nails done. Go out to eat. Like she said, she wanted a piercing, but you said no.
Because why? Because
She knows.
Because I'm keloid.
And Maddie wanted a tattoo.
People hell why? I want $1 million.
Not me. It was an idea. You said
No,
I'm not coming with the
that's the thing. That's the 3 things. I thought you were gonna say like bowling.
No, she want to go get a
I said
tattoo.
3
That's what the
things.
plan
I said
was
3
tomorrow.
What kind of tattoo?
I just be really small
Where?
on my wrist.
No, ma'am, not on your wrist. That's too
It needs to
visible.
be somewhere
You
you
ain't
know
even
what
started
to
your
do.
career yet, ma'am.
You don't even know what you want, do you?
Right.
You just want it just to have it.
She just want to be.
And Maddie and I have had this conversation, and I told her, why don't you wait till
But
you're
Ron,
25?
So it has some meaning. You need to have some meaning. Yeah.
Show your tattoo. Don't you got a tattoo?
Yeah,
What age were you when you got the tattoo?
14.
Oh my God!
I didn't even know it was that young.
Who signed that consent? Don't
Did
think
your mama get the? Did your mama take you?
Yeah.
I knew somebody that did that, and they wanted to get a tattoo of
It's
Sagittarius, and they spelled it wrong.
Oh, shoot. I know a few people I went to school with who kids have tattoos at 14.
But you don't know what you want.
Is the tattoo significant?
Yes, it's a significant tattoo. Show her, Ron.
What did he say?
It's upside down.
Jalea.
Oh, who is
It's his
Jalea?
little sister name.
Okay.
It's on his arm here. So, what do you think? Do you think that it's age appropriate? What age do you think that girls should be able to get tattoos? Since you got one at 14, what do you think? Do you think that's good for a girl to go get one at 14 like that? 16 for that? 16 is your max for everything. You feel like at 16, so what is the significance about 16 and girls for you? Is it like it feels like they're almost grown or they're about grown at 16, or what do you feel about that?
What do you say?
They real mature. They mature about it.
Boys.
They more mature than boys.
Girls are just generally more mature than boys.
Yeah, or you could be 100 and I could be 50 and it still is it's still gonna be an off balance. Okay,
She said an off balance.
it's still gonna be not balanced right. That balance beam ain't gonna work. So yeah, so you think that? So do you think that it's appropriate for Madison, my niece over here, to get a tattoo on her wrist for her 18th birthday?
She can get that.
So what do you think? How's the job going to look at y'all arms when y'all go?
Mommy has
like,
a wrist tattoo on
professional.
her arm.
She does.
And I'm grown.
Super.
But I will be at 18.
And I also understand quite a few things about tattoos. There's rules. One, my tattoos should be where I decide for them to be seen.
Right.
There's a tattoo on my body that I don't make the decision for somebody to see. A tattoo on my wrist is on my left hand. You shake with your right. So
That's
nobody
what I'm
sees it.
saying.
If I'm interviewing, your hands are usually down like this or they're like this. So nobody again sees it. If I'm shaking somebody's hand again, this. I don't have them on my neck. I don't have. Tell you now. Do not get a face tattoo. You are literally saying you want to be unemployed the rest of your life. Or you want to work at McDonald's or some hidden factory. Like
She
you
said a
limit
hidden factory.
your whole choices. Don't get no boy's name. If you're a girl, don't relationship wise, don't get that person's name tattooed on your body anywhere. Like, leave it be. Okay, I'm done.
Well, okay. That's hey. Sister educated.
And no neck tattoos.
But you
Yeah,
have
right.
I don't have a neck.
No, wait. First of all.
Trying to expose mommy like that. First off,
I have a tattoo
on the back of her shoulder.
Yeah. Ron, this is the last one I'm gonna involve you on. Well, no, it's two more. So how do you feel about how do you think do you want to go to college or no?
Or no?
Or no? Huh? You don't want to go to college? No, but it's so many. A lot of people don't want to really go to college, but you go because you.
No, what does he want to do instead of going to college?
Right. What do you want to do instead of college?
Pick up a trade.
A trade doing what?
You losing yourself.
Yeah.
You all you get yourself together.
What you say, babe? I can't hear you.
What
electricity?
Electrician.
Oh yeah.
Electrician.
And he'll make more.
Yeah.
He'll make more money than
That's
people
good.
in college.
Okay, so now my friend and them, they had a real bad argument, the mom and my friend. about her daughter that didn't want to go to college because she had her colleges paid for. The girl doesn't want to go to college.
Man, people would kill for that.
And yeah, and she's like, people would kill for this opportunity that you have and all this and different things, but she didn't care. My friend said, well, if she don't want to go, then don't make her, because I didn't want to go to college. But she like, but then again, I turned around and went later. And the mama is trying to explain to the daughter, like, if you don't go now, you're gonna lose the funds that the I think military or somebody is giving them after a certain point, and then she'll have to be responsible for paying for it. So why would you not just go ahead and go to college now?
If it's paid for,
She wants to go do something else first. But to me, her guide is more guided because she wants to do adult things, that she wants to get out of her mom's house, and she wants to, because she would have to stay up under, well, it's some stipulations also with that. Like, she doesn't want to be in her mom's home. She doesn't want to be attached at all with any of the stuff that she wants to do, what she wants to do, and smoke and do all this. Yes, that's what I told her that. I said, you have the rest of your life to do all this other crazy stuff. You only get, like, if you get these opportunities right now while you're young, get that crap out the way, then play later. Like, it's nothing fun about watching like other adults already complete their duty, their task to get where they are, and you trying to do those things that now you trying to play catch up.
And you said she's smart. That's when you was someone that said she's smart. She probably do in college. I'm saying the person that's going to college.
No, the person this is Teron said he wants to be an electrician.
That's getting the college paid for. And she does well in school.
I didn't say that. Her mom did say she does well in school. But
I was gonna say,
I think she got caught up with some boy, which she ain't with no more. But he got her caught up in. She's caught up into, extracurricular activities now. Like, she wants to go out the house to do these things. Now while she's at her mom, everything is paid for. She's good. Her mom will take care of her. Her mom's thing is she has had other children. She tell them this is her rule and her stipulation. Once you leave this house, you cannot come back. You're cut off. Like, I'ma fund you, but once you're done, and once you done, she's done.
Right.
Like, you cannot come back.
Right.
So she told her that she like this her only daughter too. So she feel real. She was crying and stuff. I'm like, oh God. She's like, I'm telling her, like, no, like, I'm done. She better actually. She's seen it. She's like, I seen you do it with my siblings. I know. I know you're done. I'm fine with that. Oh, wait till you get out here.
Right. It's not what you think.
It's not what you think. Being a grown-up is all work and little play.
Adulting is not fun.
It's all work and little play. Did I not stress that?
That didn't come out my mouth.
What?
You feel me? Because Maddie thinks
because I'm still mad. I'm an adult. I'm pissed. Like, take this back. But I am one of those kids that never wanted to grow up, though. So I'm up at the bookstore like, oh my God, I didn't spend $50 on one item in the bookstore. I'm like, okay, my money for the month is looking kind of shy. These kids I can't feed my children. This is how I can't feed my children. I can't feed my babies. I need a side hustle. I need to work a corner or something. I don't have enough money to feed and clothe and house my kids. So I was panicking. Like, this gave me a real reality check on growing up in this class, because I was panicking. I'm like, okay, I got to get rid of one of these kids.
That's not how that works.
That is how that works. Write that kid off. Adopt it. Sink him off. Okay, he's gone. He out of here. I ain't want too many sons anyway. Go. You gone. I got now stuck with 3 daughters and a son. So it's funny now because I got 2 of them and a girl. I'm like, I want another girl, but I ain't on there. I already know I don't have enough monthly income to feed no more. It's done. It's over. So, Ryan, I love you. I'm going to let you go if you're ready. All right. Bye. Oh, my sissy said bye. Bye.
So back on the college versus I was college
for a year in flunked out.
Oh,
I did. And then, my college, I went to Kent for a year. It didn't work. I moved to Georgia to go to their community college for a year. It didn't work. I moved back.
Successful.
Her house is
She's successful, and she didn't go to college.
And that's why
She went to college.
Yeah, and I did. But I think people make the mistake of thinking that the only way you can be successful is by going to college. There are trade schools that you could be an electrician and you could pull, a significant amount of money.
Yeah.
So it's not my big thing is get your high school diploma and then do a trade school or college.
I know I have a family member whose son chose not to go to college, and she was like, well, I wasn't sending him anyway because she knew his grades and stuff. What she was like, why would I? And she was like, well, I wasn't sending him anyway because she knew his grades and stuff. What she was like, why would I waste my money or have him wasting money going to school knowing he wasn't in it 100%? So
right,
you need to find something else to do.
Hey, there's some success stories out there that did not. It depends. Some of them might get for a real good reason. What might get it for a real
Girl,
good
that
reason.
was
that was earlier from the tattoo. Oh, okay. I'm late. I didn't see it pop up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, memorials. My cousin got one on his chest for my grandmother when she
people do. I mean, they're significant.
But it's huge. Josh got a big one right here. As soon as he was 16, he came back. His sister,
Josh?
Chelsea took him to get it. Not his daddy or mama.
Oh,
his sister, his adult sister. He was like, I was like, oh, so you gang now? Yes, he was. He was crip walking. He was gang. I said, oh boy, that's what I got to look forward to. My son doing some. I don't know. My son's a little afraid. They know I'm about. Ooh, I don't care how old you are. Not Royal Paris. He act terrified. You would think somebody beating that child away. He be, every time I say, don't he? Every time I say something, no, mama. I'm like, if you don't stop acting like somebody abusing you, I'm going to start crazy behind kid. He do, don't he? He be, I'm like, oh my God, I'm scared. Like, who is beating you? Who's abusing?
Oh, Lord.
They need whooping.
But it probably makes you pause just a second because if you were gone, then you'd be like, well, like it kind of startles you. You're like, oh, okay. Probably saved himself some moments. I'm going to go back to the college.
Yes, the college.
Because she's going away to college.
I'm sorry.
So one of the things when we were growing up that nobody really taught to us about is going to a junior college first.
Like
doing your like going to community college for 2 years and then going to your 4-year college because you're going to save if you have to pay for it yourself. You're going to save money by going to junior college, have an associate degree, and then move on. But everybody, and I'm guilty of it, she's guilty of it, has it stuck in our head that we got to go to a 4-year college. I had a 4-year college debt that I had to pay because of that. So don't be so caught up in that being the be-all, end-all of your life because you still have those 2 years to kind of figure that out. And not put yourself in such a financial strain.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's true.
It's not desirable, but at the end of the day, she got to pay that.
Yeah.
I'm not paying it because I paid my own. She got to pay it.
Right.
I do.
And you need to pay it because I got to pay it. I got to do a cosign on a loan for you. So, yeah.
On the line that you got to pay it. And I told her, no, let's rewind that back. You saw my face right there when I say you paid. Dang, man. Okay, so that's good. That's good. I'm struggling. The school stuff is a lot right now. I'm back in it, and my head just ain't in the game, but I'm trying to make it. So yeah, and it's a lot of debt. So I don't know. I would prefer to have my kids' schooling paid for if they want to go. If they don't, I'm not really strict on that subject right there. It's their lives, and as long as they able to feed themselves and roof and clothe themselves, I'm not really too worried about it. I know my son Paris one while I was saying he wanted to be a police officer. I don't want it. But I can only say that good job, son. Go ahead, do what you gotta do. But I told him, I said, Mama don't want you doing it, but if you want to do it, that's your business. At the end of the day, that's your life. You gotta live it. So I'm gonna cry, y'all. That's it. I'm gonna cry every day like it's my boy, okay? Right. They treating you right. They feeding you donuts. What y'all doing? I'm coming up there right now to see you and the boys.
Eat a jelly donut.
Yeah, I'm bringing all the donuts. Then he gonna be like, Mom, why you come up here like that with your clothes all tight? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You stupid.
If they like your mama, then they might not. Might treat you right. If they like your mama, then they might not. Might treat you right. They might think you're gonna be stepdaddy.
I don't know if I'm gonna get a college.
Okay, so I have rules in my house, and one of my rules is I don't take care of grown people. So
You have a
they are going to have
I
to.
got a job that I'm saving money of.
Girl, girl, you work 3 days a week. You don't even equal 8. You ain't about to be able to pay for nothing. Okay, you got a job.
A job, you got a year, and you need to leave. That's it.
We have a year. That was our time limit.
All I'm saying is all lives matter. Teen lives matter. Teen lives matter. That's what this is about. This is Wild Wednesday. And we this is a lot. I'm sweating thinking about all these challenges with these teenagers. No, it ain't even that. It's this conversation. You know, like I have a 15-year-old daughter. It's too much.
So let's talk about saving and working.
Okay.
So she was a lifeguard, so she has money saved. This is an odd year for her. So
first year I never worked.
But it is because she has worked since 14. She had a volunteer job that kept her busy for the whole entire summer. It was volunteer, but that was at 15. She had full time. She worked during the summer. 16, she worked during the summer. She was on a swim team. She was with my sister. So she actually has a really, really good work ethic. She started at 14 doing the same job. The reason for you to walk around with $80 in your pocket, like for what?
Right.
I like having money in my hand.
But I also taught her that the 20%, I split into 10%. 10% went into a clothing fund for her. The rest went to a savings. The other 10 was her pocket money that she split between 2 weeks, and the rest of it went into a savings account. Same with her. Well, I said, I don't like your grades, so you ain't getting none of your money. It's going in a savings account. So, but now I'm gonna loosen up because it's the summer. But I think it's real important to teach our children how to budget and how to save.
I've never had that problem. So
what about investing?
Can't relate.
I haven't figured it out yet.
Me either. I'm struggling.
I took a class on that.
So we want to go on. We almost done here. I do want to touch on piercings real quick because see, y'all talking about tattoos, but I like piercings. When I turned 18, me and my best friend went and got us tongue rings.
How'd that work out?
I kept it for about 2 years. I loved it, but I kept biting the ball. So it was getting on my nerves. I just kept biting it. It kept hitting my teeth. I was like, this is this stuff has to go.
I wanted one for a really long time, and I said, when I turn 25, if I still want it, I'll get it.
I'm going to tell you something. I got it done like a whole month. Like my tongue was hurting. So I took it out. It was just not me anymore. Mm-hmm. So you know how you do something again and it's kind of not you anymore. I mean, but no, we still on. Yeah. Hold on, though. We on topic on the line. No, she calling in for the line. God, this Roynisha, y'all. This is Roynisha. We talking about teens right now. We was talking about teens and piercing. We on that topic now. We didn't talk about dating, weave, hair color.
You tried to call me. What you trying to call me on Instagram?
No, I just tried to call you on the phone. You told me to call you on for it. Call you for it. Yeah.
It didn't even ring.
Oh yeah. Well, you know the phones is messing up. Y'all know COVID messing up. The phones messing up everything. Hey, Glam. Hey, girl.
With the
hey, we over here. We been talking. It's man. Okay, Roynisha. So we talked about dating, weave, hair color, makeup, tattoos. Oh, we ain't talking about pregnancies.
What?
Teen pregnancies.
There's a lot of them out here.
Okay. She gonna look at me like that's not a relevant thing.
Yeah. No.
I just teen life. That's teen life.
I got reported. She got pregnant, and she got pregnant, and what is it? Her boyfriend would take money from her, steal money from her. And they got married afterwards. They
okay, that's weird. That's a weird.
That's a Morgan comment.
Right. What? That's
her parents let her.
But
well, what do y'all?
11, 10, 11.
What do y'all? What do y'all feel about teen pregnancies? I mean, I know us as parents think.
I think some of it is that the parents and the kids need to be able to come together and talk to each other.
Yeah.
And I think once if your kid feels comfortable enough and they say, I'm thinking about, usually means I am, or I'm about, like, it means I am. So what my attitude is that you prepare them and you educate them. There's nothing, ignorance is not bliss. You talk to them about STDs, you talk to them about birth control. You go to a gynecologist and you say, hey,
birth control. What age do y'all think that you should be putting your kids on birth control?
When you're talking about I want to have sex.
What age do you think they should be on birth control?
I'm 14.
When they start
Nowadays,
having,
I don't know.
I feel like that's
Nowadays, I feel like it's 13. When they go to junior high school.
Okay. Yeah, 5, 7.
I was a birth control baby. So my parents were like, my mom got pregnant with me on birth control. So, but I think that becomes that all of it is the best approach because it doesn't have hormones and it really doesn't mess with a person's body. And
it
just
lasts 10 years.
Right. But I strongly feel like when your kid is starting to sneak on the phone or you having issues and it's not, he's cute, because they could be like that
this leads me to talk about, so how much privacy do y'all think these teens should have nowadays?
Privacy.
Because nowadays parents are way more lenient
They are.
And colored hair, like I let her wear.
Like the weave, the braids.
Purple and blue before.
Oh, okay.
Well, not like braids. She don't wear tracks and stuff like that. She wear braids and like ponytails.
Right, yeah.
Stuff like that,
Yeah, that's what I like. And I did the temporary color in my kids' hair, even the little ones. I've done that, but I've done the boys. They're boys, I can cut their hair right on off. My daughter, no, it breaks her hair off. She a girl. I mean, and they be thinking they too much because they boys, but let it be my daughter is going it's different.
Yeah,
I can see your viewpoint.
I put a rinse in her hair because her hair brown, like ugly, sandy brown.
Yeah. Oh.
I put black. That's what I did.
I'm done. You so silly, girl. Hey, I'm not opposed to rinses on kids, but I'm not gonna bleach and dye my daughter's hair like that. Even huh?
She not getting that in high school.
Right.
She can get that when she's 18.
Right. That part. And yep.
She asked me, can she have her nose pierced? I said nope. She asked me, can she have a nipple ring? I said nope.
Right. All that. My daughter want a nose ring too, girl. I told her no.
I have a question about that.
Yes.
So how do employers work in regards to like facial piercing?
It all depends. Every job is different.
Mine don't care. Mine don't care about that.
Or you can put a little clear piece in to put it while you're at work. It's not, you can take it out and put a different piece in.
Now, I'm willing for you to do that tomorrow.
But what? Do what? A nose ring?
But then I'm scared if she keloids in her ears, will she keloid in her
She
ears?
probably will, because that's what happened. Yeah, I'll be keloided from piercing. I like that.
I'm not paying for a tattoo.
Right.
That's the hurt.
Yeah. So, what type of discipline do y'all believe is proper for teenagers?
I'm gonna step out the room. I can't comment.
Wait. Go ahead, Roy Nisha. Go ahead. Since you.
She's sensitive. I yell at her and she'll cry.
Oh, okay. That's Milani. She is sensitive too. I yell at her, she'll cry. She cry if I tell her to clean up. I'm like, what is the struggle? So we already know my sissy a little strict. Check it out. She like when she gave my niece a punishment, she sent her off to the country. She shipped her off to the country. So, she does not. They might think they do. But anyway, Madison, she can get adopted right now. We about to ship her off. Take that one then. This one already knows. She's about how COVID has done for your prom and graduation. Do you feel like it has been not necessarily a good experience, but are you wrapped up in the fact that y'all got a lot more? But then again, you didn't get the traditional, you know what I mean? Or how do you feel about it? How do you feel about the whole COVID, no prom, no graduation thing?
I feel like it's taking away like the tradition of like. I feel like this super
Gotta go out to eat twice.
Yeah, so I feel like it's different and good. I feel like I don't know. It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet. Like yes, like do we treasure like these parades and like all this stuff? Yes, but would we have like preferred a prom
only? Can you move?
Because you only get like one senior year.
Right.
That's true.
Unless you I'm just saying. Boy, Nisha, you have any more input on anything? Because we already went through a lot of topics, but we talked about dating, weed color, hair color, makeup, tattoos. What age do you think kids should be able to wear makeup? Your baby be wearing the makeup.
She be trying to wear eyeliner.
I
feel like
I don't mind eyeliner. Huh?
13.
Yeah, when I was a teenager, I wore eyeliner and lip gloss. That was it.
That was it. Now, once you turn like 17, 16, 17, makeup. Not really, that's when she out of school.
Right. I didn't wear makeup in school. I didn't wear makeup till in my 30s.
They be wearing full faces now.
Right. She's about to say they be wearing full faces
crazy.
now to school.
That's why it's skin
Yeah.
I feel like stop you keep butt that food.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's when I wore my first like full face of makeup was prom.
But you still got like
And nails.
and stuff like that.
That was my first time getting my nails done too.
She said she worked for. She's 15. She had it for her homecoming.
She can wear nails. I let my daughter wear nails.
You let her wear nails at this age, like the acrylic?
Real short.
Okay.
She do her own little nails. She do her own little toes.
Oh, wait, but she do acrylic nails on hair and stuff and nails young too. I mean, I used to do a little bit of nails actually, but I ain't had the patience for the nail thing. It was.
She do. She love it. She got her little setup.
Oh yeah, she might be into cosmetology all the way, but she, that's.
But I don't know because my girl said she went to Harvard to be a lawyer. So
Okay, so she can do it all then. She can do it all. That could be just her little side hustle. That could be her side. She's smart too, so that's cool. Well, it was so good talking to you about this. I'm gonna call you back in a minute after I say bye to all our people that then tuned in.
okay.
I love you, girl. I'll call you in a minute. All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
So there you have it. We have talked about teen life through and through. Do I feel better about it? No, I do not.
Mm-mm.
Do I feel more informed about how they feel? No, I do not, because I knew how they felt. And guess what? Well, we don't care. What? Do we care? We don't care.
You should have screamed it in Morgan's face.
We don't care. So that's how that goes. Is what we say goes. We old school over here, so this ain't no new. I'm glad, I'm fortunate that I have the kid. Well, the daughter I have. I don't know what I'm dealing with it. I'm trying to, but it's been a challenge. But thank you guys for watching AJ's 1 in a Trillion channel. But today, this was a session about teen life, teen style, gang, teen gang. Hey, this was a session of AJ. Let's talk about it. So we will do this again either next week or the week after. I'm trying to think if I want to do my Cleveland session for food next week or if I want us to do a game next week. But we'll figure it out. I'll let you guys know what time to tune in for next week. It'll probably be the same time, but we got to see what my ladies want to do. Okay? All right. We love you. Peace. And y'all know I always do this because my mother used to do it, and rest her little soul, she's gone. So that's my little signature out. I don't know how to end this. Here it is.
Lord.
I was like, you about to make me cry. Like, don't do that.
Oh no, I always do that on